I want to leave something behind.
What's that?
I want to leave something behind that really changes things, you know, makes things better.
I'm sure you will, sir.
No.
I'm sure you'll leave something behind.
I mean something big. You know, something that really changes the world. Okay? I mean, I want people to, you know, when they talk, to mention me among the great writers. I want them to say my name when they're talking about the great filmmakers of our time, but above all else, I want people to say that my work made their lives better. You know, that I made a mark that stands the test of time. And I know that good men leave something behind, you know, like this coat that my father left me.
It's a classic old coat, sir, but how does that compare with what you're talking about?
My father gave me this coat to take with me to New York. Keep me warm when I was just starting out on my own. It's cold and it's windy in New York, and a coat like this will protect you. And I couldn't afford a coat like this at the time. But now I wear the coat because it gives me strength and courage. Because I know he wore it, and I know who he was. And in my heart, still is. Because the man that wore this coat grew up during the Depression. He fought on Omaha Beach in Normandy, France. And he fought in the mud and the snow, all the way on through to St. Lo, and on to Belgium in the Battle of the Bulge. And he had to watch his friends die. And he had to kill men he didn't even know, because he knew they'd kill him without hesitation. And if they knew that he was a Jew, even worse. And he was a Army, Golden Gloves boxer, and a famous vaudeville tap dancer. And he was a good father who provided for his two sons, for his wife. He worked. He worked all kinds of crazy long hours like an animal. Jobs he sometimes hated just to try to keep us safe from a world that he knew all too well. It's a world that could come crashing down on you all too quickly if you're not smart and careful. If you don't have some common sense. He guided us. He warned us. And he loved us. The man who wore this coat, he stuck with his wife and his family. He had days, he had days. And he could hardly stand the pain from the sacrifices he made working for these people who were disrespectful and cruel, and unfair. But I saw him pick up the pieces and go on. Above all else, he made us laugh. He made me laugh. And he may never know it, but everything that he stood for has helped make me a man. even if he doesn't realize it. And if I know all the things that I know about him, and I know that even though he thinks he didn't achieve some of the things that he wanted to achieve, that it's all possible for me now. Because the son of the man who wore this coat has learned what it takes to make a mark in this world. And my son, one day, will be able to put on his grandfather's coat. And he'll know how I felt putting on my father's coat. I'm sorry, I don't usually go on like that. And you have work to do.
No need to apologize, sir. It's my privilege. But I never realized the significance of a coat given to his son by his father. But then, I never knew my father.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm certain if you'd known you'd been proud of him.
That's very kind of you to say, sir.
No, it's true. And now, I have to get back, and you have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks for stopping by and dropping off the script. I'll have it edited by this weekend, if that's all right with you, sir.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Well, good night.
Wait a minute, I'll walk you out.
No, that's okay. It's fine.